Yeah, we're coming to you live from Sandton at the US Consulate, where different organizations, including the Islamic Center for Africa and the South African Communist Party, just to mention a few, have gathered here for a peaceful protest demanding action to be taken to end the ongoing war of Iran and Israel. And you remember that, Alicia, yesterday the European foreign ministers had a meeting with the Iran officials in Geneva on Friday to press them to de-escalate the nuclear activities. Well, Alicia, today the crowd came out in numbers, and they came out in numbers chanting, saying that they want Israel to be free, they want Palestine to be free. And you remember, Alicia, that, well, according to the White House, the President Donald Trump will decide in the next 2 weeks whether the U.S. will join Israel in attacking Iran. But right now, I'm just going to bring in Dr. Sahid, the Director of Islamic Center of Africa, just to tell us more about today's protest. Thank you so much for your time, Dr. Sahid. Well, can you please tell us about the aim and objective of your protest today?
Well, here all South African freedom-loving people has come together to express their disgust with the action of Israelis and Americans, and to support the access of resistance, especially the people of Iran, for being attacked by the Israelis. In reality, the Iranian people has been supporting all resistance around the world in the last 50 years. We remember that in South Africa, in the time of apartheid, it was Iran who was supporting the anti-apartheid struggle, and after that, Iran was supporting Palestinians for their right of fighting against the aggression and also occupation, and they were the driving force of the struggle in Palestine for their resistance. So Israelis has realized that Iran is the one which is supporting all of this line of resistance, and that's why after what they did in Gaza and what they did in Lebanon and what they did in Yemen, they now have come to copy-paste what they did in Gaza in Iran. But I think they were doing a miscalculation. They thought Iran is another Gaza without defense system, without unity of people, without preparation. And they are facing now the retaliation and also the barrage of the missiles and rockets which are hitting Tel Aviv one after each other, and disabling the defense system of Israelis, which has been donated by American, and it costs $2-3 billion, and this is the first time the Israelis are now feeling what's meaning of being killed, what's meaning of being attacked, what's meaning that your house is destroyed, your buildings are destroyed, your military bases are destroyed. And for all of these 2 years, we were saying to the whole world about them killing Palestinians and destroying about 200 hospitals, killing about 25,000 children. And the whole population of Israelis, they were celebrating when a hospital was attacked, when children were scattered and died.
And Dr. Said, well, I just want us to talk about, South Africa took Israel to the International Court of Justice, claiming that genocide has been committed against Palestinians during the Gaza conflict. So I just want to know, what role do you hope South Africa can play in the current war between Israel and Iran?
Well, South African government and people must keep up with the good work. South Africa, what South Africa did actually was a very epic action, which was, if it is not more than what has happened by the Palestinian, by the Hamas in Gaza, it is something equal. The whole struggle in Palestine is one side, but what South African deed, the action of South African is one side. The ICJ has actually the verdict which came concerning the arrest of Netanyahu and Gallant showed and sent a very strong message to the whole world that it is possible for you to do the atrocities, but you won't be able to go away with it. The whole free world is looking for Netanyahu as a criminal, and in spite of all of that, he has got now the audacity and the guts to come and invade another independent country, which I think they had a miscalculation about the reactions. Now they're realizing that they were not supposed to do the biggest mistake of their life. This can lead to the destruction of Israel, to the demolition of this illegitimate state, to the decline of this illegal regime. And today, as much as the missiles are traveling from Iran and passing the Arabic countries, Jordan and Palestine and Jerusalem, the people who are seeing these scenes, they're all celebrating the arrival of the missiles in Tel Aviv, because this is the first time that now they are receiving the heat back.
And how can the international community help resolve this conflict? Are you going to be handing over the memorandum today, or you are protesting today?
What is happening here is not only in South Africa. Just now in London, in Canada, in most of the centers of the world, there is demonstration against America and Israel in support of Islamic Republic of Iran. So what minimum they can do is to come with numbers, as the South African did, with numbers, and they have to just protest and show to the American and to the Israelis that Iran is not alone, and Iran has got friends in all over the world. Here is South Africa, opposite the American consulate. Thousands of people from townships has arrived here to show their solidarity with the people of Iran, with the people of Palestine, with the oppressed people of Gaza. This is what the whole world must do.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Well, there you have it, Alicia. Different organizations are saying that they are supporting Iran. But for now, back to you in studio.
So much to SABC News reporter there, Lerato Makola, joining us live from Sandton as demonstrators protest against the ongoing Israel-Iran conflict.